I got some Tic Tacs in my mouth. Ow! Hi guys, so today I've got a Q&A on girly stuff. I asked for questions quite a while ago now and I've just kept them favourited, and I've been trying not to favourite any other tweets so that they would like stay at the top so I could find them. So as I said, I asked on Twitter for questions about girl problems or like girly stuff. I can't even remember what I asked for, but I've got a bunch of questions that relate to that. So yeah, let's go ahead and answer them. The first question is from my little darling M, and she says, how do you deal with period cramps? I take Feminax Express. It's a tablet and you literally take one and your period pain goes in like half an hour. They have been absolute lifesavers for me because I get really bad period pain. I'm really lucky with my periods. I only really get like 3-day periods, sometimes 4. But for them 3 days, they're super heavy. Sorry if this is TMI. And I get really bad pain as well. So Feminax Express works wonders. I know some people use hot water bottles. I've never done that, but I reckon that'd be quite nice too. What age were you when you had your first crush? I was quite young. I know I definitely had a little crush on people in primary school. You know when you would play kissy cats? That was actually a really weird game. Like, I bet people aren't allowed to play that now. Basically, girls had to run after boys and try and kiss them. And if you think about it now, that's like really wrong. But yeah, I know we had to play that, and I always tried to kiss this one person, but they never wanted to. Any period horror stories? Love you. Love you too. I've got a period horror story. I've never told this. There's only my mum that knows this. I went through a phase of wearing white trousers, and I went to this Rihanna and the Pussycat Dolls concert with my friend Rebecca, and I went in my white trousers and I had this like black and white top on. I was feeling all fancy, and this top came down to, I'd say, mid-thigh. There was a phase in the early 2000s where girls would wear like longer tops with flared jeans. That was my combo that night. White jeans, black and white top, but it covered my bum. So I went to see Rihanna and the Pussycat Dolls, as I said. I had a fab night, I loved it. So when I got in the car on the way back, I felt something between my legs, and I had come on my period in my white trousers, and it was all over them. But because I had that long top on, nobody could see it, so I managed to like wait until I got home and then just like binned the trousers. But can you imagine if I didn't have that long top on and I was just walking around with period all over me? That would have been, oh, terrible. If you guys got any period horror stories, let me know. I really like this guy and I think he likes me too, but I don't know what to do. I'd like to think something's there, but what should I do? You should talk to him about it. Just drop a hint that you maybe like him more than a friend. Ask him if he likes anyone, or just tell him outright that you like him and just say, look, I don't want this to ruin our friendship. If you don't like me back, then that's fine, whatever, but I like you and I just wanted to throw that out there and see what you think and just see what he says. Could be the best response ever, but he also might just want to stay friends, and that's okay. And I feel like as you get older, you just learn that that's okay, and you kind of get over it quicker, or at least in my opinion, I get over things way quicker now than I would have when I was younger. But it's not the end of the world if someone doesn't like you. There's so many more fish in the sea. But yeah, if you think that he likes you back, all you can do is either drop a little hint or just ask him outright. And good luck. Let me know. Keep me informed. How to get over a breakup. And a little upside down smiley face up. I personally think the best way to get over a breakup is to surround yourself with friends or family or just people that you love. Go places, do things, go shopping, go to the coffee shop for a chat with your friend, and also talk about it, because the more that you bottle things up, the more that they become like a bigger issue. Oh my god, I should take my own advice. I never talk about anything. But just know that there are so many other people out there. You've broken up with this one person, but how many other people are there in the world? Honestly, there's millions and millions of people. And I know it might seem like you just want that person, but I'm sure there'll come a day where you meet someone else and you forget about that person altogether and you just manage to move on. I feel like I'm not that good at advice. I'm the kind of person who's just like, oh, just get over it. But that's because that's how I am as a person. If something goes wrong, I'm just like, oh, whatever. There's better things to come. I'm scared to dress the way I really want, which is band shirts and stuff, as all my friends are girly. What do I do? If you're at school, which I'm assuming you are at school, there are little cliques at school, and at the time you feel like you have to dress like everybody else in your clique or they won't like you. And if that's true, if you did dress the way you wanted to and your so-called friends didn't want to be friends with you anymore, get better friends, seriously, because they are not worth it whatsoever. Maybe you could wear a girly bottom half of your outfit and maybe wear it with a band's tee. I don't know what your style is, but wear some kind of like denim skirt and then tuck a band's tee in it so that it's not too like different. And then you can slowly progress from that, just adding more and more things into your style that you want to wear. And obviously your friends will just get used to you wearing that kind of stuff because they'll have seen you in it as a more girly version, and then you can just like transfer it to the way you want to dress. So that's a good way if you want to transition what you're wearing more slowly. But in my opinion, I just say you do you. If you want to wear band tees and stuff, wear band tees and stuff and try not to care what anybody else says. Oh my god, am I just terrible at advice? I feel like I'm really bad at advice. Ugh. Should girls shave their secret parts? Do what you want. If you want to shave it, shave it. But if you don't want to shave it, let it loose. It's completely your opinion. To me, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. If someone likes you and they want to have sex with you, then they will have sex with you no matter if you grow in a forest down there or you're a sandy beach. They'll just like you no matter what. I don't think it matters. It's all personal preference. If you want to shave, then shave. If you don't, then don't. Try not to let anybody make you feel bad if you don't shave, because it's your opinion, it's your life, it's a bit of hair, and if people are really off-put by that, then they honestly need to get a life. What if your best friend left you for their boyfriend? I have had this before. That sucks so bad, especially if it's a situation where you know that that guy isn't bringing out the best in them. I've been in that situation a couple of times now where a friend of mine has got a boyfriend and they've just completely ditched me, and then they've turned into not a very nice person because of that boyfriend that they've got. All you can do is try and organise a girly day with them, try and rekindle that friendship somehow, and if they want to talk about their boyfriend or their girlfriend, then let them, but try and bring up like other topics and make it known that you don't want to talk about them all the time, but you're happy for them, you're happy that they found someone, but you miss their friendship. And yeah, just try and organise like a little coffee date, just you two, and just tell them that you're missing them and see what they say. It's a tricky situation. A lot of girls do that. I've found they'll just leave their friendship group for a guy or a girl. To me, I'm just like, what are you doing? Your friends are the ones who are always going to be there, and even if you spend your whole life with this person that you're with, do you like never want to have any friends as well? I just think it's really unhealthy to live like that, but that's just my opinion. What advice would you give someone if they liked someone and they screwed them over? Love ya. Love you too. If they screwed you over, move the hell on. Sorry if that's blunt, but move on. They are not worth you. You don't deserve to be in pain over somebody who can't respect you for who you are, how you are. As I keep saying, there are so many people on this planet. Why would you pick the person who's gonna treat you like shit? How do you make a boy notice you? Any advice? Be yourself. I know it's easy to get all giggly and like all nervous around people that you like, but just try and think they're just a person at the end of the day, and if they are gonna fall for me, then I need to be me. So just try and like take a step back from the situation, calm down, chill out, and just completely be yourself. That's all you can do really. I wouldn't suggest like wearing more makeup to please somebody, because that's not what should happen. You should just be being yourself, and if they like you for that, then fabulous. What would you do if one of your best friends is together with your ex? Oh, that's a sticky situation. That smells like drama to me. And did you say that's okay, you can go there? Because if you did, then you can't really complain about it. But if you made it known that you're not really okay with that situation, then once again, you need to get better friends. Or to me, a relationship might not have worked with you two, but they might be a really good match for each other. And it's a shame just because they're your best friend to keep people away from like really having a good relationship. But at the same time, if you've made it clear that you're not okay with that, then that's not okay, and your friend has like overstepped a boundary, and you either need to talk to her about that or you need to ditch them. Bye. And the last question is how to deal with unwanted dick pics. Girl, I honestly don't understand what gives guys the right to think that their penis is some sort of trophy. I don't want to see it. If a guy sends me a dick pic, I'm sure as hell gonna block that guy because I just don't want to see it. It's like overstepping a boundary that I don't want to be stepped unless I like that person. Then maybe I'll be okay with them overstepping that boundary, but if it's an unwanted dick pic, all you can do is block that person because that is not right. But if you know that person, talk to them in real life and be like, yo, what the hell are you doing? I don't want to see your willy. Put it away, put it in its package and send it off somewhere else. So that's the end of my girly stuff Q&A video. Woo! Let me know if you liked this. I'm really sorry if I'm shit at advice. I feel like I've got to a point in my life where I don't deal with anyone's shit, so if anyone treats me badly or whatever, like I said, I'm just like, oh, whatever. I can find better people to be in my life. So I'm not really that good at advice, I don't think. But I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And I've been vlogging a lot on my vlog channel. If you want to check that out, I will leave the link to that below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!